Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. This one's going to be a little similar to the last one. I mainly just wanted to talk about the Sportster and actually what I have planned for it. This video is also going to act as a bit of a starting point for a series that I would like to do eventually. Just basically what I would like to do with the bike. Kind of wanted to talk about it a little bit, and then also how I'm going to kind of go about it. At the current moment, it's all kind of just talk right now, but it's definitely something that I'm really interested in. I'm going to talk about a few different things, including what's already on the bike and also what I would like to put on the bike. I guess we'll try and just get right into it. First thing, as I mentioned in the last video, the mirrors. I don't think I'm ever going to change them. They look really, really good. They work perfectly while I ride. And if anything, putting them up top just does not look good. Especially for this bike. Besides that though, I really enjoy the bags. The front bag is really nice for little things. Same with this one, little things as well. The big ones for some of my bigger items, especially when I'm going on a bit of a longer travel, but they're really great. I don't think I will take them off. I mean, maybe eventually once I have different plans for the bike. I would like to change the seat over here to a single rider and take the sissy bar off, just so, I mean, it gives it a good look, but I believe with the single rider seat, it would make it look a lot better. So we'll have to kind of go back and forth on that and see what I can figure out in terms of item storage and as well as what I have planned for the future. Besides that though, the bags are they're really nice as is. Moving over to what we actually have for parts of the engine, basics, or what's called the stage 1 tune, the air filter and the exhausts. They're both the Screaming Eagle exhausts, which I believe is Harley Davidson's parts. What I mean to say is I believe it's from Harley Davidson. And so there's different options out there. Since this part of the exhaust is all scraped up here, really kind of wants me, personally, I kind of want to replace it, just because you have the heat shield here that is scratched as well as the actual exhaust itself. So that's what kind of gets me going to want to go ahead and change that. So there's different options out there, and I think that's what I'm going to kind of opt for. And that's also where I feel like I should change the air filter too, being that they're both a pair. I personally, I think I should just change them both if I'm going to do that. So I don't exactly know what brand I'm going to go for, but I've always heard that Vance & Hines is a good brand. I'm just going to kind of have to keep looking and see what I can find. Otherwise, moving over to the controls here. I mentioned this in the last video, but I would like to move the controls forward. So on this bike, it's more of like an extension. They don't just come on these bikes that I know of, maybe in some other years, but with this one specifically, this is a 2014 Sportster Iron 883. So I would basically be moving the forward control here up to the front. It would sit kind of right in front of the exhaust here, and allow me to have a little bit more space while riding. I don't know if I'll just completely delete all this, but my idea is to move it forward. So we'll see what we can do there, but same goes for this side. Both the peg and the actual clutch would be moved forward. I think it would be really nice. It's nice as is, but I feel like it would just be much nicer to have the forward controls there. I would also like to upgrade. I don't know if this is an upgrade, but also just get some new handlebars here, or at least throttle covers. Mainly because, I don't know if you guys can tell, but a lot of it's been worn. I'm assuming these are the stock ones from when the bike was bought. So that's something that I would really like to change. The other thing is I need to service the actual cable, the throttle cable, because technically, or I think it's always supposed to snap back, but as you can see, it stays. It's never a problem when I ride, because I have my hand on the throttle just about all the time, but that's an issue, you know what I mean? So that's something that I would really like to change in the future. I don't think that I'll actually raise the handlebars at all. They look good as is, and the seating position is pretty decent. I am typically leaned forward a little bit more, but it typically isn't ever an issue. Nothing that I'm really ever, talking about or worried about. So handlebars will probably stay the same. Lights, I mentioned this in the last video, but the front one was changed to an LED. So once I have a little bit more riding experience at night, I'll kind of go from there and see whether or not I need to change that. But so far, it's been really nice to me. I believe on my rear lights, I think the right one, this one here, it works with my brake and whatnot. But when the idle light, the running light on the rear right here, it doesn't actually work. We'll see if we can turn the bike on here. Yeah, as you can see, it doesn't have any actual light compared to this one here. And everything else works too. I mean, these ones turn on. I don't know how well you can tell with the sunlight and everything, but the LED is on. Both of these two are on. So something to consider in the future. Brake light and everything, like I said, works. So I'm not too worried about it right now. But when it comes to night riding, it'll probably be a lot more useful and helpful to actually get that changed. And then also tires. When I first bought the vehicle, I guess it's a vehicle, motorcycle. The owner mentioned that he probably put about 1,000 miles on the tires, and I can already kind of tell. And I've definitely been putting some miles on it and put some wear and tear on them. So definitely has some life still in it, but something that I really should look into here some point soon. I believe the rear is holding up pretty well. As you can kind of tell, I mean, tread is still pretty deep, so that's something that I'd definitely consider, but still not too worried about at the current moment. So those are most of the plans that I have for the future. Other than that, basic maintenance. I needed to do an oil change on the vehicle, as well as clean her up. I don't know if you guys can tell, but she is dirty. That's mainly just because of all the riding I've done. I've done some riding in the rain, riding just day after day. That's just kind of how it is. I mean, once I actually get something proper to clean the bike, I'd like to get a little kit for it, just to kind of strip the bike down, clean her all, and then being able to properly clean every nook and cranny that actually is on the bike. So besides that, though, I mean, that kind of covers everything. I'm really happy with the suspension. I believe I'm able to change it in the future if I need to. But besides that, it's held up really well and nice for me. I'll probably change some things here and there in terms of vanity, because you can always change out like stuff like bolts and stuff here. Get all that changed out if you really want to. But I really love the matte black look. I think that's something that I should really keep. Yeah, I think it suits the bike really well. Eventually, I think I would like to get some push rod covers here, something just to cover up the chrome here, mainly because I think it would just make it look that much better. But again, this is all something for future. None of it's for sure yet. I haven't actually bought anything, and I would also like to do a few upgrades on the bike as well, in terms of performance and just daily driving. And that comes with, you know, like I kind of mentioned earlier, the maintenance, which is like the oil, and we also got the belt and everything, and then as well as like brakes and whatnot. So those are all things to consider. Also the kickstand, stuff like that. So all things to consider, but nothing that's for sure happening right now. Okay, so I know you guys haven't seen me before this, but this is me. I just wanted to end this video off basically saying this is just what I have planned for the bike. Something that I would really like to do in the future, and just something that I'm going to keep looking forward to. I'm going to have videos on this, and like I mentioned, this video is going to be kind of a starting point for all of this. I'll probably create a playlist for it, and then something that I just keep kind of adding to. I'll do videos on the mods that I do, and as well as just the general maintenance that I do. I think it's going to be a great experience, and it's just something that I would just love to do. So look forward to that in the future, and as well as different videos. I'm going to be doing probably some like moto vlogging videos here soon. I just got to get a hold of a camera and a mic. I do have my eyes set on a few different ones, but just speculation right now. But look forward to it. This is all just me starting out on YouTube. I found an opportunity to try something new, and this is that. So look forward to some new stuff in the future, and I will keep you guys updated. Thank you for watching, and my name's Rafe. I'll see you later.